Hello friends! So lately I've seen a lot of the Christmas ornament unboxing videos, so I thought it'd be kind of fun to do an unboxing video of myself. And since one of my favorite Christmas things are nutcrackers, I thought I would do an unboxing. Now it might be a little bit of an odd unboxing because technically they've all been unboxed before and I have seen them, but you know, still fun. They are technically in a box. Plus my mom wrapped them up last year and she wraps everything probably better than a company would when they were originally packaging it, so whatever. Okay, so let's start off with this giant ass nutcracker. Basically, the reason I have him is because I like to arrange my nutcrackers by height, which I think is only logical, and my parents thought it would be funny to get me a really huge one so that it would really stick out amongst the crowd. But it ended up being one of my favorites because it's nice and shiny and covered in sequins, so I'll take it. Now this one is a really special one, because this one actually was my first nutcracker. He is a chimney sweep and his arm just fell off. It does that a lot. Now he is a chimney sweep and he's actually a legitimate nutcracker from Germany. My dad's sister was over in Germany for a while and she actually got it for him, but he does not really care for nutcrackers and my mom thinks they're kind of creepy, so I just ended up with it. So it's all his fault that I have so many. This I got for basically the same reason that I have the really tall one. Basically because my parents thought it'd be funny for me to have a really small one that didn't really match the rest of them. Now this one I actually painted. This was a paint your own nutcracker kit that came with like the beard hair and the jewels and stuff. So I painted over it and then my dad was going to spray it with a clear spray paint to cover it and he accidentally got a white spray paint. So I painted it and then it turned white. Then I had to paint it again. So the second time it was sloppier, but he's still pretty awesome. Also, I could never get his hair on, so he's bald. This one is a pirate, as you can tell, and I actually got this a couple years ago because it went on sale right after Halloween. And it's kind of funny because that year happened to be the first year I had bought a costume in a long time and I happened to buy a pirate, including pretty much this exact hat. Okay, this one is actually a really cool one because other than the whole aunt bringing back a nutcracker from Germany thing, one of the main reasons that I really like nutcrackers is that I like the ballet The Nutcracker. And this is actually a nutcracker of the uncle from the Nutcracker with a nutcracker. This is like Nutcrackerception. Some nutcrackers don't have a story, this one was just really pretty. I feel like a lot of people are that way with their collections. Like, a lot of things have meaning, but sometimes you're just like, but I like that one. Okay, this one is technically a giant ass ornament. Although, if you try and hang them on a tree, it will tip the tree over, so I would suggest not doing it. This one is actually from a Girl Scout event in the winter that I went to, where they gave out nutcrackers. And this one was the one I got, and it was kind of a misfit because his hair in the back will not sit down, no matter what you try and do, and he's also missing one of his little sleevey things. So I liked it because it was unique, but it was also kind of like, oh man, I got the broken one. So then I also ended up with my mom's, who came with. So this one is the non-misfit, this is the misfit. Now, I tend to like nutcrackers that are soldiers or some other fighters, just because those are the ones I find interesting. But this one is one of the few that I actually requested that was not a soldier. And that's because he is a vampire, and I think that is adorable. He even has a little bat to go with him. And now that I got those guys out, it kind of feels like Christmas. It's one of those things where I can have the tree set up, I can be playing Christmas music, I can be wearing a Christmas jumper, and it's still just like, it's not Christmas until I have the nutcrackers. Is there any tradition you feel like you have to do every year just to make it seem Christmassy? If you have one, tell me about it down in the comments. But for now, I'm going to go try and find a place in my apartment that's not completely covered to put these guys on. So I will talk to you later. Bye!